African stores owner in Canada, you guys can do better. You guys can be the best thing out there. You guys can compete with names brand we have in Canada. Like, see, for example, let's look at T&T. First of all, some of us here, we still like to eat we don't like eating all this fast food, Canadian stuff. We still prefer to eat our eba, mala, semo, all this normal Ninja food and all that. But why will before like why will things like imported stuff in African store, why will it be expensive compared to Asian store or Indian store? Why is it that before I visit my nearby African store here, my local African store, I will have to check Chinese store or maybe Indian store first before I come to you? Because there is high chance that that thing will be more cheaper in the Chinese store or Indian store compared to African store. Like you guys are just looking at the profit. Yeah, we are here to make money. Even I heard it, I heard a rumor that some African store always go to the nearby Asian Indian store to buy their stuff, then resell, put times two price to resell. It's not worth it now. You guys are chasing us away. Now look at Superstore, look at all this Walmart and all this big name brand. They are now selling our stuff. And now you go there now to buy tomato, you go there to buy some African. They now have African stand in their store whereby they sell the same thing you are selling at a cheaper rate. These are name brand. And you are losing your customer. You guys see, there's nothing there. If African store should be a pride for Indians, we have these stores in Calgary, like what's it called, So Fresh or so. I forgot the name. Like it's my wife that visit the store. So now I forgot that name. But if you go there, you will first see their what's it called? Is it their idol, their God, or I don't know, all this their status, this Indian God status or anything. So I don't know what they call it, their deity. You see it immediately. So immediately, if you are in Calgary, you will know this store. I thought maybe it's So Fresh or something, but you will immediately you come in, you will see that the Indian gods or whatsoever, and you will know that this is Indian store. But visit the nearby African store like this, even for they will first look at you from up to down, weigh you like you know, before they attend to you well. You say hello or hi, they will just look at you like some will greet you. If you go to any African store, you walk around and you didn't buy anything, I bet you they will talk about that thing like, hey, maybe he's a spy, maybe he's just coming to size our stuff, blah, 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 anything. Gossiping or whatsoever. And you spent a lot of money. See, I know what it takes to own a business here in Canada. A lot of paperwork, a lot of documentation, a lot of up and down time, everything, to build that store, to have that, what's it called, that company. But in the beginning, you attend to everybody well, everything is going on well, you have a good customer service, but later on, you just, mm, you know, because customers are now coming, everything, you just have that, the pride over there. Shouldn't be that. Like we have T&T there. If you don't know T&T, T&T is a what's it called? I can't say Chinese because they also sell Asian. It's an Asian supermarket, and it's all over Canada. All over Canada, T&T. If you enter, I have a Filipino friend. So this guy took me to T&T one time, and since that day, no matter if I'm passing through Edmonton, I will have to branch T&T just to buy something. Because if you enter T&T, first of all, their stuff are cheap. Their staffs, are so friendly. You will enjoy. You can sit down, just experience the Asian culture and tradition. In T&T, they also have their own status, or what's it called? These their gods or anything, these Chinese gods or so. But you will know that I am in a Chinese environment, like Asian environment. If you are in T&T, the same thing, we should also do the same thing in African store. That is why we don't have just one African store brand in this country. Like, name just one store that is all over, African store that is all over Canada. We don't. Maybe they have, but I have never seen anyone. That is it. Like, they don't just sell their goods, they also sell the experience for those of us that are non-Chinese. You will go to their store, you will enjoy it, you will know that, man, this is it. So see, let's work on our refund, what's it called, policy. Most African stores, if you buy something from them and you refund it, they will deny you a refund. They will tell you no, they don't accept refund. If not all, I don't want to generalize things, but some African stores here, they will tell you they no, they don't accept refund. Why? This is not Nigeria now. So you cannot bring that attitude here. If I buy something and I don't like that thing, or maybe it's too much for me. If I buy a 2 pack of Maggi, and later on I realize that I don't, I only need one, I have the right to refund it. You as a store owner, what you only do is inspect what the refund, that the product, check if it's still in good condition, check if there is no damage, then accept it, put it back on the shelf. At least that is how we do it. Like, all this Walmart, Superstore, any store, like, if you go there to refund, they will inspect, they will check if that thing is still good, if there is no damage on that the refund, and they will put it back. But in African store, they will tell you no refund. They don't accept refund. It will now be up and down, like, why don't you accept refund? And see, even here in this country, if you buy a car, a new car, brand new car, you have 30 days to refund that car. If you feel like you don't need that car, or maybe the car has a damage or anything, or something happened and you just feel like, man, this thing is bad for me, you have 30 days to refund the car. So now, and if you buy a phone, you have days, weeks to refund it if you feel like you don't like it. But it's their job to inspect that refund, to check if it's still in the right condition. If maybe there's no damage, maybe because I damaged it, that is why I'm refunding it. Some stores, they will tell you no refund. They will even tell you, okay, we don't accept refund, not even 24 hours refund, not even buy and come back refund. Like, you bought it and you realize it is a mistake, you return it. They will tell you no refund at all, zero refund. It is very bad. And if your store is no refund, at least put it on, what's it called? Maybe the door, the entrance, like, hey, we don't accept refund here, so that your customer will know, and there will be no ups and down, arguments whatsoever. The Another thing I have is, some stores, they will tell you not to record, not to make videos in their store, which is very, very, very bad. A store one told me, like, you can't make video here because one thing is, one of our one store, one Chinese store, always send someone over to check any new stuff, any new product that we have. So we don't accept video recording or anything here. Come on, man. So now, who is, see, that is this is 2025. That is a shallow way of thinking. Let me just use that word. It's a shallow way of thinking. Thinking anyone that comes into your store to record is a spy or a potential spy. It's a shallow way of thinking. In 2025, your store should be on the internet. You should be making live videos on TikTok, Instagram, of new products, of new goods that just arrived, because your customers are there. Don't you think that if you make a video of pictures of new arrival, like, oh man, I will just have this brand new Nigerian egusi or brand new Nigerian yam, blah 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 blah. Then I'll just, I mean, I need yam. Let me just go and buy, blah blah. Let me quickly go and buy. You should have a store on the internet, not just on Google, on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook, everywhere. But African store, they will ask you, not all, because I know so many that they encourage, you can make videos, they will tell you not to make videos. Some will tell you not to make video in their store. And another thing is, see, it's a private property. We all know that you own the store. It's a private property, but it is open to the public. Any property that is open to the public, anyone can come in to make a video, to take a picture. If you don't like it, maybe you have a section that you don't want them to take. You put it there that please, video is not allowed, are not allowed here. Maybe just your counter, where money is or anything. But the rest of the store, it is open to the public. Anywhere that goods and services are being rendered, is open to the public. You can go and make videos. You can go and take pictures. But if you don't like it, or maybe the person is behaving nonchalant or anything, then you have the right to ask him, hey, please, don't take it here. You can take it there. But, not no pictures at all, no videos at all. Because of what? They are potential spy. That is a shallow way of thinking. The experience. Let African store be African store. Like, we should come there to feel the African spirit. Like the African way. We should not just to buy and go. Make it an experience center, place whereby you can buy, also sit down, joke. There should be so many things like Asian store, like what's it called? Indian stores. It should be an experience center whereby not just to eat alone, not just to buy African goods alone, but to also enjoy, to feel the what's it called, the Nigerian lifestyles and all that. It also has to be there. But no, once you come in like this, you even say hello, they will not even say hi to you. Just go, or maybe they will first look at you with which card did he have? Okay, what's he looking for? Uh, and just weigh you first from up to down before they attend to you. It shouldn't be like that. And now, look at all these brand now. Walmart, superstores. Now they are now selling African products. They now have their African stores, African chef in their store, whereby the same thing that you're selling, they are now selling it at a cheaper rate. Where do you think people will go? They will go to them because they are name brand, they accept refund, they have a good customer service. So now people will go there. And they are also name brand that if anything happen, I know who to call. That is what is happening now. Another thing now is that all these other countries, they know that we Africans are not serious. Now, most African stores are owned by Asian. Most African stores are owned by Indians now. I know some African stores like that are owned by Indians, by Chinese. They will just rent a warehouse, buy everything there, put one Nigeria or Ghanaian there, and they will be at the back counting money. The owner will be at the back. You will not know the owner. You will just see a Nigeria or a Ghanaian there, and you think maybe that person is the owner. No, it's just there as a face of the brand. And that is what is happening now. Most big African stores, African restaurants in Canada are owned by Chinese, they are owned by Indians because we don't take the advantage of it. We lost it because we are not serious. But we are serious, but we only have beginning. I'll say that. I'm not going to generalize things, but some stores only have beginning. They will spend the money, spend the time, spend everything to start that business. And later on, they will just leave the business to fall. We can do better. This will be the end of my video. My name is Taiwo. I even forgot to introduce myself. My name is Taiwo. If this is your first time seeing this face, don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button. This will be the end of my video. If you have any question or you have anything, to share, go ahead and drop it as a comment below. Definitely, I will reply to your comment. And see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.